It's our second EggHeads podcast daily for the 2019. I got to find another rhythm to get that. I'm going to get it, guys. This is your host, Tracy Spivey. With me, as always, Pablo. Say it twice, Solano. What's going on, Pete? And of course, he's back. We found him. He was halfway to Portland. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Brooklyn Bridge in the house. Ready?
Tracy, you need to stop.
Mahoney.
Out in Portland. What's up, people? What's going on? Portland? Oregon?
Listen,
Oregon?
Hey, man, you was on the 9-5. You was on the 9-5 walking. I don't know where he's going. And listen, it would have been great if they played that Incredible Hulk movie. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know where you're going. We're putting out this EggHeads podcast because we're going to talk about, tell them, P, what we talking about?
So, apparently, people have gone crazy.
Well, that's every day.
They have Googled Hugh Jackman, and for some reason, his name pops up as one of the films that he's in, as apparently he might be in Endgame.
Nah, he's not gonna be in it.
This is I mean, I don't know why. I mean, you should be happy for it. This is what you
No.
wanted.
Yeah, I mentioned a few characters, Marvel characters that will probably be in the Endgame post credit, but I don't recall mentioning.
You said.
Well, did I?
You wanted Hugh Jackman to show up.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, that'd be great, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think Hugh Jackman's gonna appear.
I'm gonna say this once, and then I'm through. Hugh Jackman, I'd prefer him to be someone else. Yo, who knows? I might believe. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna get Fassbender and Patrick Stewart back. No, not Patrick Stewart. McAvoy back. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna reboot from fresh.
The entire X-Men universe. You think they're just gonna wash it?
They have to. Yeah.
They have to.
Well, if McAvoy is great, in this, what is this thing called?
Phoenix.
Glass. If McAvoy is great in Glass, he's a draw. He's a draw.
I mean, but in Dark Phoenix, though, he's still going to be in that.
Oh, right.
Well, yeah, they're all going to still be in that.
Yeah. But then that'll be it.
They're all going to be in that.
They'll be just.
That'll be it.
What? Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
And I want to hear from Freddie. What happens? Because as of late, we've gotten films that we didn't think was going to succeed. Venom, perhaps even Dark Phoenix. What are your thoughts on it? If it does well in the box office, what does Marvel do?
If Dark Phoenix.
Oh no, they stick to their plan.
We saying if Dark Phoenix does well?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yes.
What if Dark Phoenix? Maybe that.
What does Marvel do?
Nothing. It'll just be a big send-off. That'll just be this.
Thank you. Pete, I don't think Kevin and them are going to change their plan. I don't think so.
They'll just move forward.
They ain't changing nothing.
It'll just be a big send-off. It'll be like, okay, we went out with a bang. You know, we went out with a big bang. That's it. I don't think they're going to do anything.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Why, you think that they're going to, like, think twice and somehow?
Well, I mean, hey, money tends to change situations.
That's.
But you know what? You can apply that to the last Spider-Man with Garfield. Even if that changed, I think Kevin with Homecoming, they rebooted. Listen, I don't think so. I think whatever their plans are, and despite my whole take on this whole thing, Disney's not going to do anything to mess with the FCC before the contracts and all the business with Fox is concluded. That's my opinion. All these guys putting up posts, I put that. I put a STOP. Stop it. Disney will not do anything to mess with the FCC until business is concluded. This is business.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Apparently, the deal is supposed to be done by the end of this month.
That's close. Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah, but Pete, how did they know that? They didn't know that back a year ago.
Know what?
That the deal would be done by the end of January. I mean, think about and then Pete. If you put something in now somebody might. I don't know how the law works with copyright. How did you guys go into production when legally you weren't supposed to do that? How could you? Why would Disney rock the boat on that major acquisition?
But let me ask you this: if the deal is done at the end of the month, what's to say that they don't go back and do some reshoots?
You mean?
Oh, that you can do. That you can
Okay.
do.
Okay.
That you can do.
That's possible.
But saying that they had pre-planned it with what they said, alternate endings. If we get the deal done, if we don't get the deal done, if it all goes away.
Yeah. Well, it's not going to go away, but it's not going to be as time. It's going to be time restrictive, depending on when the final word is out on when that deal is done.
Okay, but do I think Hugh Jackman's in Avengers 4? No.
No.
Endgame? No.
And
Did y'all
people
see
need to
that
stop.
trailer? And that's a dumb question because it looked like half the world saw it. That movie looks like it's completed. It's done.
What?
It's
Oh,
over.
no, that
It'll
movie-
be
that
in the
movie's
can.
What?
I'm talking about Avengers Endgame. You saw the way with Tony. That movie's done. They are not. That's just my opinion.
You mean
The way that film looks.
Oh, you mean
No,
like
if you see the
trailer.
way, you saw the way the
If it's
trailer
gonna-
went. It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
but
It
I
looks
mean-
like Avengers Endgame is done. It's in the can.
No.
It's done.
The movie is it's done shooting. It's not
Yeah.
done editing, but remember, April 27th, they can go back for a month and shoot alternate endings,
Post-credit,
depending on what
right.
happens with this.
Okay,
deal.
depending on now that we got the rights to this and that, let planned acquisition commence. Okay, you're right. You're right.
So you think
You're right.
So
They
you
could
think
do
the
that.
post credit will show one of these characters that
I don't
came
know
from the
what
Fox?
post-credits
Yeah,
will show.
that much I'll give you, Pete. We don't know what we don't know what they can do, but we know if the contracts if it's all legal by the end of January,
Right.
February, March, April, May, we don't know what type of post credits we're gonna get now.
I'll
We
say
could sit
this.
back and find Zen Law. I mean, your Pete,
I'll
that would
say
make
this.
everybody crazy.
Hey,
We
still
could
have to
find
talk about
Lavaria.
Black.
We
Oh.
could
We
find
still
a
have-
whole bunch
we
of stuff.
We still have to do a show on Silver Surfer, but let me say
Yeah.
this: Endgame is gonna give us so many treats, so many things to look forward to. That post-credit scene is gonna probably be the most, and nobody moving. When that movie ends,
Oh yeah, nobody's going to move.
because
I agree with
everybody wants to know what happens next.
Right.
What happens next will give us an indication or a sneak peek as to what's coming
on the next
afterwards.
phase, right?
And that's going to be huge.
Oh, absolutely.
That's going to be
It's a
huge.
page turner, man. It's a page turner. It's like,
If this movie doesn't make $2.5 billion, I don't know what will.
if it doesn't, you said?
Oh, this movie will make 2.5, and Fred,
Pablo.
Spider-Man: Far From Home, the first movie after Endgame, will make $1 billion.
Oh, absolutely.
Easy.
If the movie's good.
If what movie is good?
Far From Home.
Oh, it'll be good. Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay.
So
I mean, it's the
Okay.
he is the
All right,
first
he's right.
movie
If it
after.
is good, you're
It's
right.
the first movie after.
If-
Fred, who's the MVP of Endgame? It's still Doctor Strange.
well,
Still Doctor Strange.
no.
Now I'm not saying who's going to do the most heroic thing, but who really still saved the
Well,
universe?
Why are you saying
Dr.
Doctor
Strange.
Strange? Why are you saying Doctor Strange is MVP? He's MVP in Infinity War, but why do you think he's
He'll be,
MVP?
but he's
in
still an
Endgame?
MVP because
Oh,
you
he's still
you
going-
can't
okay.
get to the end.
He's going in as still MVP, but someone else might take that away from him.
Oh, you think so?
In
Okay,
games,
who do you
maybe.
think?
I don't know. I don't know, but
it's
I
gonna
don't.
be multiple
What happened?
MVPs.
You think there'll be
There's
multiple?
going to be multiple MVPs. Yes, and I'll name them. It's going to be Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and Captain America.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Wow. But
And Captain America is the one that's going to take the
No,
fall. He's the
so
one that's
no
gonna die.
Captain Marvel? Captain Marvel? No.
that's what I was. You took the word right out of my mouth because that's what somehow
Thank
I
you.
guess.
will
Thank
have
you.
to
No
wait and
Captain
see.
Marvel? Really?
We will have to wait and see till the movie comes out.
That's interesting. That is very interesting because I was getting asked that question too. Like, what about Captain Marvel?
Wait a minute, right? They did all this hype for Baby Girl.
Yeah, and then
she ain't
she
helped
comes
save the
in, and all of a
universe?
sudden
Like,
she's
really?
not like right. And so she comes in and she's mediocre.
Yeah, because again, and I'm sure you guys would agree that there isn't a crazy hype for Captain Marvel.
It don't feel right for some reason, in my opinion.
And I don't know if it doesn't
There's no
feel right. I don't
there's
think
no it don't feel
there's
right.
not enough hype. There's not enough hype.
What
There's
does
not enough hype for that movie.
And again,
Captain Marvel.
I think they missed an opportunity. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something more in terms of trailers, and hopefully another Endgame trailer comes out before Captain Marvel, where it shows her. So that people
Hey, yo,
have to
Fred,
go see it.
there's more hype for Shang-Chi, Master Kung Fu, than Captain Marvel right now. Soon as they said Master Kung Fu, everybody lost their mind. What?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I recall even hearing about that character before. But I think it was you, Pablo. Yeah, but was it you, Pablo, that broke it down to me?
No,
that was me.
Actually,
I broke Shang-Chi down.
Yeah, I have a conversation that I did with Alex, him talking about Shang-Chi, that I'm gonna edit and put out on the podcast.
Shang-Chi is the what? Shang-Chi was Bruce Lee. Marvel just made a Bruce Lee because they couldn't get the rights to Bruce Lee. Era. Yeah, it was Kung Fu era. Early 70s, mid 70s.
Well, that would definitely be something right there.
But anyway,
but feed into what Pablo said. There's more excitement about Shang-Chi than Captain Marvel, Marvel's first female-led. I don't think it's gonna fail, but I think I got a ceiling now, and I said it on the show before, so they can go back to episode 16. I said 800 million tops. Captain Marvel won't break a bill. None of them broke a bill. Even Doctor Strange didn't get close to a bill. But Doctor Strange wasn't Doctor Strange after Infinity War in his first movie. That was not the Doctor Strange we saw.
I think
now Doctor Strange, I still think he won't make a bill, but he'll be up there. Maybe 8.
No, he'll be up there, right?
I think Doctor Strange will make 8.
I think
Doctor Strange. That all depends on what happens in Infinity War and how he comes out of it looking.
Okay.
I mean, and like we discussed before, the premise of this Doctor Strange 2 falls perfectly as to what occurs in this movie, and the reason for the possibility of that nightmare villain. I forget what his name is.
Yeah, Nightmare.
Okay.
Nightmare could be the psychic grief of the entire universe because of what Thanos did, and you called it. Yeah, you called it.
Yeah.
The psychic grief manifested itself into a sentient being, Nightmare. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I think
that's absolutely perfect.
I was going to say, going back to Captain Marvel, I think the momentum will build up more as the movie gets closer to its release date. I think it will probably hypen up a lot more once that happens, I think.
It all depends on what they show in terms of visuals and trailers.
And gentlemen, there's nobody in front of anybody now. Captain Marvel's next up at bat.
Yeah.
Shazam even comes after her.
Does he? Oh yeah, right, he does.
March, April, May. May. June is Godzilla, and July is Spider-Man. So the next 5 months.
How soon is Captain Marvel? Does Shazam come out?
Captain Marvel comes in April, right?
March, maybe 15th? No, March.
March? Oh, okay.
Shazam comes April. And we all know what comes at the end of April. Endgame.
Endgame's right.
Yeah, listen, I think Shazam would benefit for the fact that everybody's not going to be able to catch Endgame. So they'll just go to the Captain Marvel. They go to the Shazam movie. Yes? No?
Oh, yeah, it helps them out. It helps them out get the crumbs.
And then Godzilla helps out Infinity War because everybody can't see Infinity War. So in June, people will go see Godzilla.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So they all bouncing off each other. Okay. Now next summer is the one that's going to be crazy. Not summer 2019, summer 2020 is going to be bananas.
What's that?
Doctor Strange, the Eternals, because they go into production in September. And we got Wonder Woman next. They put Wonder Woman back out next June. They're putting Wonder Woman back out next June. DC films
in 2020.
What's the story on the new?
Yeah, we're looking at 2020.
What's the latest update on the new guys?
I don't know what Ava's doing. I haven't seen her. She posted she wants a big galactic war. She wants the old gods theory. Okay, but what else? And she's basing it off the main characters that we know. Big Barda, Mr. Miracle, Orion, Darkseid.
What's the story?
Right.
Yeah, but see, like you said, Pete, what's the story? Hey, Pete, is she doing an origin story? Is she?
I would assume she is.
And we get the mother boxes. I hope she does a right mother box, not that mother box Zach did, because that's not really a mother box. A mother box you can put on your shoulder. So, and it has to look a little bit more scientific. But I don't want to get away from the main topic of this podcast, boys. My opinion on the main topic.
It's Wolverine, because Hugh Jackman should not be involved.
I don't think
Marvel's going to do it. I think
I don't think Marvel's. I don't think Disney's going to do that.
But if it does happen, would that be a bad thing?
Yes.
Yeah, because now I don't even know where you're going. That you did this for what? I mean, Pablo and I agreed on this. You can't be sentimental. You gotta go towards the future. Now, if you want to use Fassbender and McAvoy, I didn't mind them. We said we'll take those two, but we're not taking nobody else. We're not taking Jennifer Lawrence. We're not taking no. All of three out.
Mystique is a leader.
Out.
We're gonna see Reed Richard in the post credit.
You might.
I said that.
I mean, we're gonna see. Who knows what we're gonna see? I doubt we see Reed Richards. I don't know. We may. I don't know.
We might hear his name. You might hear people's name.
You're right. You know what, Tracy? I was thinking that you might hear some of these characters' names maybe in
names. Yeah.
Instead of just appearing, there probably and that alone will have the audience like, oh, he just mentioned Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a possibility.
But he don't know he's Mr. Fantastic yet, I guess. And is this Black Widow's last movie in the current present? Because the next movie's a prequel. So is this Scarlett Johansson's farewell song?
I would love to see her in a miniseries with the Punisher
on the Disney Channel on Disney Plus. Okay.
On Hulu.
You mean putting the Punisher?
These two characters are just too violent.
Oh, you mean what you said? Putting the Punisher on Hulu? Because
you're talking about when Disney grabs all their shows and put them on the streaming
when they cancel off of Netflix, because it will be canceled. Okay, guys, it will be canceled.
Yeah, and they'll get the rights to use those characters in 2020. But Pablo already said, let's wash Luke Cage. Don't bring those other people. No. The only show you said bring back, and everybody agrees, bring back the complete everything of Daredevil, and then go forward.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about bringing back Michael Coulter. I don't think he was the right choice. Visually, he is. Yeah. Acting wise, he isn't. He's too Jeeves. He's too Benson. He's too Harvard.
Well, was it him or the writing? We always say that. Was it this guy or was it the writing?
It's not the writing. It's the delivery. It's the ability of the actor to one, improvise or deliver the lines the way it should.
Well, if Cottonmouth wins an Oscar this year, they made a mistake.
You mean when he wins another Oscar? When he wins another Oscar, right?
If Cottonmouth wins another Oscar, then they made a mistake.
Nah, I mean, yeah, because he could have been one of those dudes that's always around and in jail or something. You know what I'm saying? But they should have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Whose idea was it to kill off characters? Whose idea was to kill off? What are you doing? But P, the end of Luke Cage season 1, where he's fighting that other guy, that was kind of crazy. Like, dude, what is this?
No, yeah. Everybody agrees that the second half of that season was like, what the hell is this? like this dude's just murdering people for no reason. Just murdering dudes. But yeah, just to close it out, I just want to say this real quick. Hugh Jackman was a great Wolverine. He's played him for how many years?
10, 11,
15.
15 years. Yeah.
15 years. He had a good run. He will always be remembered for that character. He did the character justice, although I think he wasn't the Wolverine character wasn't portrayed in its totality of who he is, because Wolverine to me is a ruthless killer, and he's a skilled fighter.
Psychopath.
And he's a skilled fighter, which they did not portray him well as.
Right.
At least I think so.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Because when I saw X-Men, he was getting his ass kicked by Mystique, and he was just wailing away. He looked like Deontay Wilder. No technique.
but I understand that only because I understand Fox's dilemma. I don't have an entire Marvel universe. I have to make the listen. I'm not gonna belabor this. It was what it was, but guess what? Fox is over now. I look forward to the future. I look forward to Alpha Flight. I look forward to Task Force X. I look forward to
my dream movie is Silver Surfer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh no, please. You kidding me?
Yeah.
And to see Galactus in all of its glory.
Would be Pablo's dream if Silver Surfer was part of the post credit.
Hey, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. With that Captain Marvel, I am looking forward, if we do get some background on the Kree and the Skrull. It'd be nice to know who else is out there. It'd be nice.
Who's the Skrull, right?
Because Galactus is supposed to destroy the Skrull homeworld, and I think we might actually see that. I mean, Kevin's good. Kevin sticks to the books.
Yeah.
Kevin sticks to the books.
I don't know if Tracy or you, Freddie, have seen the video. I think I sent it to you, Tracy, of when the Collector is explaining the stones. There was a screen. There was a piece of footage that they show of a being screaming, which looks similar to a comic book story of when they introduced Galactus as well. I think that was the tease to Galactus. That was the seed to Galactus. Right there. They never made mention of him. They just show a figure in agony. And for me, that was Galen. Most people believe that was Galen because they never spoke about it. They never said anything about it. They just showed it. I don't know if you've seen it. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
I have to look at that. Yes.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up right now and I'm gonna send it to y'all.
All right.
Wow.
But I have
That's right. In the middle of a podcast, we're still doing stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close this one out. This was our second one in the 2019. Got to get a better flow. So for Egghead Podcast Daily, Egghead News Podcast Daily, 2019 is going to be big. This is going to be earth-changing. And hey, kudos to DC Films, Warner Brothers. I don't know if they got back on the right track. I don't even know if they're on the road. But you might make a bill. Hey, take it and do the right thing.
They get in there.
I guess.
They get in
if you can. So as we always say, we signing off, boys and girls. Go to the movies.